Hi, I'm Adeline. I've been a cardiac nurse at Memorial Hospital for 8 years now, which is where I met my husband, Ryan. Our daughter, Lily, just turned 6 last month. Smart as a whip and the spitting image of her dad, except she got my stubbornness. Mom, why do you walk funny? Lily asked this morning while I was making her breakfast. Remember how Mommy hurt her knee chasing you at the park? The doctors are going to fix it today. Will it hurt? Not with the special sleep medicine. I'll be asleep the whole time. Like Snow White? Exactly like Snow White, except I'll wake up a lot faster. My phone buzzed. Another text from Ryan's mother, Margaret. I can take Lily during your surgery. Ryan shouldn't have to handle it all alone. I showed Ryan the message while he packed Lily's lunch. My mom's offering to help again. Your mom thinks I can't tie my own shoes without supervision. She means well. Does she? Remember when she called my boss claiming I was working too many hours for a mother? Or when she told Lily's preschool teacher I was emotionally unavailable because I missed one parent meeting for an emergency shift? That was a misunderstanding. No, that was her trying to prove I'm an unfit mother. Every time. My phone rang. Speaking of the devil. Adeline, I made Lily an appointment with my chiropractor for that posture issue. What posture issue? And we've talked about this. No appointments without discussing with us first. If you paid closer attention? I have to go, Margaret. We have our own pediatrician, thanks. I hung up and looked at Ryan. Your mother just scheduled Lily for a chiropractor appointment without asking us. Again. I'll talk to her. You always say that. My phone dinged with a hospital reminder. 2 hours until surgery. Let's go through the plan again, I said. You'll drop Lily at school, then work from home today? Yep. I'll pick her up at 3, then visit you after your surgery. Dr. Chen said you should be out by 4, right? That's the plan, unless something goes wrong. Nothing will go wrong. An hour later, we were at the hospital. My colleague Sarah met us in pre-op. Hey, surgery buddy, ready to get that knee fixed? As ready as I'll ever be. Ryan squeezed my hand. I'll take care of everything. Just focus on getting better. Promise you won't call your mother? I promise. It's just one day. What could possibly go wrong? Dr. Chen arrived with her clipboard. Ready to get rolling, Adeline? Wait, Lily said, hugging me tight. I love you, Mommy. I love you too, sweetie. Be good for Daddy. As they wheeled me toward the operating room, I saw Ryan and Lily waving. The last thing I remember before the anesthesia kicked in was thinking how lucky I was to have them. I had no idea what nightmare would be waiting when I woke up. The ceiling tiles came into focus as I blinked away the anesthesia fog. My knee throbbed under layers of bandages. 2 strangers stood in my recovery room, a woman in a pantsuit and a uniformed police officer. Mrs. Walker? I'm Detective Collins. This is Miss Patel from Child Protective Services. We need to ask you some questions about your daughter. My heart monitor beeped faster. My daughter? Where's Lily? Where's Ryan? Your daughter is safe, Miss Patel said. She's currently in temporary emergency custody. What? Why? Detective Collins pulled out a notepad. Can you tell us your whereabouts between 2 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. today? I was in surgery, right here in this hospital. What's going on? We received a report that you abandoned your 6-year-old daughter at the Quick Stop on Maple Avenue. That's impossible. I've been unconscious for hours. Dr. Chen can confirm. The door burst open and Ryan rushed in, his face pale. Adeline, what's happening? They're saying I abandoned Lily at a gas station. Where is she? I had to go into work for an emergency server crash. Mom picked Lily up from school. My blood ran cold. Your mother? You promised. I know, I'm sorry. The entire hospital network went down. Detective Collins turned to Ryan. Sir, where is your daughter now? With my mother at her house. She called about CPS coming to take Lily. Your mother reported me while I was in surgery? Miss Patel consulted her notes. The report came from a Margaret Walker. She claims she witnessed the abandonment. That's my mother, Ryan whispered. And she has Lily right now? After reporting me? My voice cracked. Detective Collins checked his phone. We have an officer at Mrs. Walker's residence. Standard procedure. This is a mistake, Ryan insisted. My wife was in surgery all afternoon. We'll need to verify that. In the meantime, Lily will stay with a family member while we investigate. She'll stay with me, Ryan said firmly. Miss Patel shook her head. Since you share a household with the accused, we need to place her with another relative temporarily. My mother is the only other family in town, Ryan said. The realization hit me. She planned this. Your mother made a false report knowing I was in surgery so she could get custody. Ryan stared in disbelief. That's a serious accusation. Think about it. She's been trying to prove I'm an unfit mother for years. We'll need statements from everyone, Detective Collins said, including hospital staff to verify your whereabouts. I grabbed my phone and saw a text from Margaret. Don't worry about Lily. She's safe with someone who can properly care for her. In that moment, looking at those words, I knew this wasn't a misunderstanding. This was war. 3 days after surgery, I hobbled into the hospital on crutches with Ryan by my side. My best friend Sarah met us in the staff lounge with a thick manila folder. I pulled everything: surgical schedule, anesthesia records, your vitals log, even the operating room security footage showing you being wheeled in and out. No way were you abandoning anyone at a gas station. You're a lifesaver, Sarah. Ryan's phone buzzed. He glanced down and his face hardened. It's my mother again. Listen to this. I'm only doing what's best for Lily. Adeline has never been fit to be a mother. This is for the best. Keep that text. We need everything. There's more. I checked my mom's message history. A week before your surgery, she texted her friend Barbara. I finally found a way to get Lily away from Adeline. That woman doesn't deserve my granddaughter. That proves premeditation. Ryan rubbed his temples. I can't believe she'd do this. Believe it. Detective Collins said the security camera at Quick Stop shows Margaret leaving Lily alone in the car while she went inside, then coming out and making a call, right when CPS says they got the report. Dr. Chen knocked on the doorframe. I've submitted my statement confirming you were under anesthesia during the alleged incident. The surgical team has signed affidavits, too. Thanks, Jen. We need one more thing. Ryan, call your mother. Put her on speaker. Ryan hesitated, then dialed. I hit record on my phone. Ryan, darling, how's Lily doing with that nice foster family? She's miserable, Mom. She wants her parents. Well, she has one good parent. Once the courts see what kind of mother Adeline is... Mom, why would you say Adeline abandoned Lily when you know she was in surgery? I know what I saw. But you picked Lily up from school. Adeline wasn't even there. A pause. Well, sometimes a little push is needed to get the right outcome. What outcome is that, Mom? Lily deserves a proper upbringing. With me. I raised you just fine without working crazy nurse hours. I mouthed "got her" to Ryan, who looked sick. So you lied to the police? I created a situation where Lily could finally be properly cared for. That's not a lie. It's a strategy. The next morning, we met Detective Collins at the police station. Sarah and Dr. Chen joined us with their documentation. The evidence is substantial, Detective Collins said, reviewing our files. False reporting is a Class A misdemeanor. Interfering with custody adds felony charges. What about Lily? I asked. The emergency custody order is being rescinded today. She can come home immediately. 2 hours later, Margaret was led into the station in handcuffs, her face ashen when she saw us waiting with Detective Collins. The shock in her eyes when they read the charges was almost worth the nightmare she'd put us through. Almost. 6 weeks after Margaret's arrest, we sat in the courtroom as the judge delivered his verdict. The court finds the defendant guilty of filing a false police report and attempted custodial interference. Mrs. Walker, your actions were calculated and malicious. 6 months in county jail, 2 years probation, and a restraining order preventing contact with Adeline Walker and minor child Lily Walker. Margaret's face crumpled as her attorney whispered something to her. Outside the courthouse, Ryan stood stiffly beside me, his expression unreadable. You don't have to cut her off completely, you know. Yes, I do. She tried to take our daughter away. There's no coming back from that. The following Sunday, Ryan's phone blew up with texts from family members who'd attended his cousin's baby shower, an event we'd skipped. Everyone's asking why Mom showed up crying, telling everyone you abandoned her and won't let her see her granddaughter. What did your aunt say? That Mom got fired from the school board after 20 years because of that vindictive daughter-in-law? She's spinning the whole story. I scrolled through my own messages. Well, Sarah sent the real story to every mutual friend, with receipts. Your cousin Tara just texted me that your mom's been bad-mouthing me for years. Everyone's finally seeing the truth. 2 days later, a formal letter arrived from Child Protective Services. Miss Patel is requesting a meeting, I told Ryan over dinner. At the CPS office, Miss Patel slid a document across her desk. This is our official finding that all allegations against you were unsubstantiated. We're issuing a formal apology for the distress caused to your family. What about the people who believed her lies? The record has been completely cleared. This case will never resurface to harm your reputation or career. Lily had nightmares for weeks after returning home. One night, as I tucked her in, she grabbed my hand. Is Grandma in jail because of me? No, sweetie. Grandma made bad choices. None of this was your fault. Will I ever see her again? Ryan appeared in the doorway. Not for a very long time. Grandma needs to learn that hurting people has consequences. 3 months later, we ran into Margaret's neighbor, Carol, at the grocery store. Such a shame about your mother-in-law, she whispered conspiratorially. Lost her job, her friends, even her garden club membership. She's selling the house, can't show her face in the neighborhood anymore after what she did. That is a shame, I replied, not meaning it at all. Last weekend, we took Lily to the beach, her first time seeing the ocean. As she ran along the shore with Ryan, I watched them laughing together, their matching smiles bright in the sunshine. My phone buzzed with a text from a blocked number. I just wanted what was best for Lily. I deleted it without responding and turned off my phone. That evening, as we built a sandcastle together, Lily looked up at me. This is the best day ever, Mommy. Mine too, sweetheart. Our family is perfect just like this. Looking at my husband and daughter, I couldn't help but agree. We'd weathered the storm and come out stronger, just the 3 of us, exactly as it should be. Would you cut all ties with a family member who betrayed you as severely as Margaret did? Or do you believe toxic family members deserve a second chance? Many families struggle with this exact dilemma. When is protecting your peace more important than maintaining family connections? If you enjoyed Adeline's story of standing up against her manipulative mother-in-law, please hit that like button. It helps our channel reach more people who love revenge stories. Subscribe for more dramatic, real-life inspired content every day, and share your thoughts in the comments below.